So before Springboard, I was a digital communications and multi-major in college. And that was through a program called the CUNY BA program. I created the major myself because I've always been interested in a career in design and especially UX. And that was because I was able to complete a summer internship as a digital design intern a few summers previously. And that experience taught me that user experience design was about problem solving. And when this pandemic actually started, I realized that we were going to be in lockdown for a very long time. And that's when I knew that this was the time to start investing in my user experience design education, in addition to wrapping up my studies in college, actually. I completed a summer internship in 2016 as a digital design intern, where I was introduced to user experience design on a more firsthand level. Since then, I understood that I would need to solidify my design knowledge and foundation. So that's why I decided that, yes, I'll be able to kind of do that through my major that I created in college. But I also knew that if I really wanted to understand user experience design and the concepts on a deeper level, I would need to exclusively study it, whether it's through an online course or bootcamp or just a certification. I was initially interested in Springboard because I was drawn to the fact that students could learn at their own time. And I enrolled in my very last semester of college, and I wanted to make sure that I would have the time to complete my college projects while also having time to study the Springboard curriculum as well. So when I basically enrolled in Springboard in my last semester, I also happened to know somebody who was an alumni of Springboard who I met in a college design course. So it really helped make my decision to proceed with enrolling in Springboard, since I knew I could trust that colleague and his honest experience. My mentor's name was Angelo. My mentor was my accountability buddy, and he was one of the motivators in ensuring that I was prepared for our weekly one-on-one meetings, actually. He was very receptive to the multiple questions I came prepared with, and he was always eager to answer my questions. And so I really appreciated that of him. And he was also very honest, and he would share his experiences working in the design field with me and teach me his learnings, which he passed on to me. And I also really appreciate the fact that I was paired with him, because there's just so many times where there were a couple of hiccups in my studies of Springboard where he understood that, we might have to definitely try a different approach to maybe working on this project, or also maybe there's something external outside of school or Springboard that was affecting me. Like if for example, I got an injury doing exercise and I had to take a break, and he was so understanding and patient with me. And so I really appreciate, honestly, everything that he's done for me. And of course, like I said, the lessons that he's taught me along the way. I made sure to send him messages whenever I feel like I can remember something that he taught me and how it correlates to what I'm doing now, actually. I was hired through the apprentice program, and that has prepared me on a firsthand level to really understand what working on a team with other designers, developers, and clients really entails. And now that the apprenticeship is nearly completed, I am currently staffed on an internal project. And each day consists of a stand-up, which is a meeting where I and my team will share our daily achievements from the previous day for the project that we're working on. We'll talk about our plan of action for the day. And if there are any obstacles, we call them blockers, that we've run into. We also share that just so that we might be able to let the team know, maybe get some assistance in that. And then after that, what happens is I will work on the project after the stand-up meeting is completed. And then throughout the day, there might be occasional meetings just to discuss any questions or even brainstorm some design solutions. And then after that, usually at the end of the day is when I attend a design review where I share my end of the day updates with my team, and we basically receive feedback. And that's pretty much what my day-to-day looks like. A problem that I'm currently designing, actually, for one of my most recent projects that I worked on was really creating a digital experience that would allow people to create exchanges with one another, and how to do that actually in a safe and secure way. It's like an online community. I would say in a sense, kind of is like a social network, but the primary interaction within that experience is exchanges. The curriculum for the UI UX design track went very much into depth about the design process, which I appreciated. And it also helped that there were multiple mini projects that helped me to further understand concepts that were taught and also review my design mentor. The addition of having a mentor who I could meet with weekly was incredibly helpful. And lastly, I really appreciated the fact that Springboard provided the opportunity for students to receive feedback on their case studies from an actual hiring manager in the field, and also gain real-world design experience with a company through the industry design project.